Kindness is like sunshine. It warms our hearts, it makes us smile. When we are kind, we make the world a better place. Even small acts of kindness can make a big difference. Kindness is like a magical seed. When we plant it, it grows. It spreads joy and happiness everywhere it goes. We should always try to be kind to others. Lily was a kind little girl. She had a way of making everyone around her feel special and loved. Her bright eyes and rosy cheeks were always accompanied by a warm, inviting smile that could light up any room. She had a heart full of sunshine. Every morning, she would wake up with a sense of purpose, eager to spread joy and kindness wherever she went. Her heart was like a glowing beacon, radiating warmth and positivity. Lily loved to help others, whether it was helping her classmates with their homework or assisting her neighbors with their chores. She always found ways to lend a hand. Her acts of kindness were small but impactful, leaving a lasting impression on everyone she met. She knew that even small acts of kindness could make a big difference. A simple smile, a helping hand, or a kind word could brighten someone's day and make the world a better place. Lily believed that kindness was a powerful force that could change lives. One day, Lily saw an old man struggling to carry his groceries. His face was etched with lines of worry and fatigue, and his hands trembled under the weight of the heavy bags. Lily's heart went out to him. Lily ran over to him. Her feet barely touched the ground as she hurried to offer her assistance. She knew she had to do something to help. "Can I help you with your bags?" she asked, her voice filled with genuine concern and kindness. She looked up at the old man with her big, bright eyes, hoping he would accept her offer. The old man was surprised by Lily's kindness. He had not expected anyone to notice his struggle, let alone offer to help. His eyes softened, and a grateful smile spread across his face. "Thank you, little one," he said, his voice trembling with emotion. "That would be a big help." He handed her one of the bags, relieved to have some of the burden lifted. Lily smiled. She felt a warm glow in her heart, knowing she had made a difference. Helping others always made her feel good, and she was happy to have been able to assist the old man. It felt good to be kind. Lily knew that her small act of kindness had made a big impact on the old man's day. She walked home with a spring in her step, ready to spread more joy and kindness wherever she went. The old man was so touched by Lily's kindness. She had gone out of her way to help him carry his groceries home, even though she was a stranger. Her warm smile and gentle demeanor had left a lasting impression on him. It was a simple act, but it meant the world to him. He couldn't stop thinking about how such a small gesture had brightened his day. Inspired by Lily's kindness, he decided to pay it forward. He thought about how he could make someone else's day a little better, just as Lily had done for him. He knew that even the smallest acts of kindness could have a big impact. Later that day, as he was walking through the park, he saw a young mother struggling with a stroller. She looked stressed and overwhelmed, trying to manage her baby and the heavy stroller all by herself. The bus had just left and she was all alone at the bus stop. She glanced around anxiously, hoping for some assistance, but there was no one else in sight. The old man could see the worry in her eyes. Without a second thought, he rushed to help her. He remembered how Lily's kindness had made him feel and wanted to pass on that same feeling to someone else. "Let me help you with that," he said, offering to lift the stroller onto the bus. The young mother looked up, surprised and grateful. She had been struggling for what felt like an eternity, and his offer was a welcome relief. The young mother was relieved. She smiled. A weight lifted off her shoulders. It was a small act, but it made a big difference to her. "Thank you so much," she said, her voice filled with gratitude. She couldn't believe that a stranger had come to her aid just when she needed it the most. "That's very kind of you," she added. The old man smiled warmly. He felt a sense of fulfillment and happiness. Kindness was indeed contagious, and he was glad to have been a part of spreading it. As he walked away, he hoped that the young mother would also pass on the kindness to someone else, continuing the chain of goodwill. Section 4, a wave of warmth. The young mother felt happy. She had just experienced a moment of unexpected kindness from a stranger. It was a simple gesture, but it had a profound impact on her mood. She felt a wave of warmth wash over her, filling her heart with joy and gratitude. Someone had been kind to her. It was a small act, perhaps a smile or a helping hand, but it made her feel valued and seen. This simple act of kindness reminded her of the goodness in people and the power of small gestures. She wanted to spread that happiness. Inspired by the kindness she received, she decided to pay it forward. She thought about how she could make someone else's day a little brighter, just as hers had been. When she got off the bus, she saw a little boy crying. He was standing alone, looking down at the ground with tears streaming down his face. She felt a pang of empathy and knew she had to do something. He had dropped his ice cream cone. The treat lay on the ground, melting away, and the boy looked heartbroken. It was a small tragedy in the eyes of a child, but she understood how much it meant to him. She knelt down beside him. "Don't worry," she said gently, her voice soothing. She wanted to comfort him and let him know that everything would be all right. "I'll buy you a new one," she offered with a warm smile. She knew that a new ice cream cone would bring back the smile to his face and make his day better. The little boy looked up at her, surprised. He wiped his tears and his eyes lit up with hope. "Really?" he asked, his voice filled with disbelief and excitement. The young mother smiled and nodded. "Of course," she said, her heart swelling with joy at the thought of making him happy. "We all need a little kindness sometimes. It's these small acts of generosity and compassion that make the world a better place. By spreading kindness, we create a ripple effect that touches many lives, just like a wave of warmth." Section 5. Kindness echoes forever. Lily's small act of kindness had started a chain reaction. It spread from person to person like a warm hug. The world was a little brighter because of her kindness. Kindness is like that. It has the power to change the world. One small act of kindness can make a big difference. So let's all try to be a little kinder every day.